Good morning aspirants, welcome to Crack Grade B to another session of PIB 2024. Okay, first of all please clarify once, am I audible to all of you? Okay. See, in the last PIB session कुछ गलतियाँ हुई थी, ठीक है, मैं उन्हें रेक्टिफाई कर देती हूँ अभी. वैसे तो PDF में अपलोड कर दिया है, ठीक है, करेक्ट करके, बट लेट मी रेक्टिफाई सो डैट जो लोग वीडियो देखते हैं उन तक मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन ना पहुँचे, ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट थिंग जो गलत हुई थी वॉज दैट वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट दी मुंबई ट्रांस जो आपका ब्रिज बना है, ठीक है. एक्चुअली बोलना ये चाह रहे थे दैट इट वाज लॉन्गेस्ट ब्रिज इन इंडिया एंड ऑल्सो लॉन्गेस्ट सी ब्रिज इन इंडिया, ठीक है. वो गलती से एशिया लिखा गया था, ठीक है, फर्स्ट थिंग, ठीक है. सेकेंड थिंग मैं और करेक्ट कर देती हूँ. सेकेंड थिंग ये है कि कुछ बच्चों को डाउट था कि अवार्ड्स में जो इंदौर के लिए लिखा था कि वो 6th टाइम उसको अवार्ड मिला है कंसेक्यूटिवली. 6th टाइम हम बात कर रहे थे कि अलोन इंदौर को मिला है, और जो इस साल मिला है डैट इज 7th टाइम अलॉन्ग विथ अनदर सिटी, ठीक है. इंदौर की बात हम कर रहे थे. दूसरी चीज़ ये थी, ठीक है. तीसरी चीज़ जो गलत हुई थी, ठीक है, देखो कभी कभी स्लिप ऑफ टंग हो जाता है, ठीक है, तो उसके लिए एक्सक्यूज़ किया करो, ठीक है, इतना वो मत किया करो, ठीक है. टीचर को बिल्कुल ही अवार्ड जो था इसरो को प्रेजेंट किया था, ठीक है, बाय डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह. ठीक है, हो गई सारी मिस्टेक्स करेक्ट. और कोई इशू है और कोई मिस्टेक्स जो आपको लगी हो लास्ट PIB में? वैसे जो PDF हम फाइनली अपलोड करते हैं उसमें सारी मिस्टेक्स जो है आपकी ऑलरेडी वो हो जाती है, ठीक हो जाती है, ठीक है, गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं पहुंचती है, बट स्टिल मैंने करेक्ट कर दी है, ठीक है. आई एम रियली सॉरी फॉर दैट. ओके, ठीक है. So let's start with the today's PIB, that is for the 12th and 13th of January 2024, starting with the first news. NLCIL awards 2400 megawatt thermal power project. So this project has been given to BAIL to set up Pithead Greenfield Thermal Power Project. This is basically in the district of Jharsuguda district in Odisha. The capacity of the plant is 2400 megawatt. The thing that you have to remember in this particular project is that it is given to BAIL, and second thing is that it will benefit these states: Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Kerala and Puducherry. Okay. And the first unit of the project is scheduled for commissioning during the financial year 28-29. Please remember this year. The first unit of the project will be commissioned in 2028-29. Moving on to the next news. Ayush gets big boost in the northeast. So our government is basically focusing in the northeast. They are promoting various various Ayurvedic you can say practices and laboratories and the centers of Ayurveda in northeast to promote these things in northeast also. So Shri Sarbananda Sonowal launched 4 major initiatives to boost Ayush sector in Northeast India. What was these? First is that Panchakarma block was inaugurated as the first block in the Northeast India. Okay, you all know Panchakarma in Ayurveda, right? A state-of-the-art pharmacology and biochemistry lab. This lab will basically standardize the drugs and test the drugs. It will basically deal in drug standardization and evaluate their efficiency. Also launched the permanent campus of Regional Research Institute for Homeopathy. along with Integrated Ayush Wellness Center to come up at Azara. This we have discussed in last PIB also. Integrated Ayush Center along with Unani, naturopathy and other medicines integrated with yoga also. Okay, so it is an integrated center for Ayurveda that was launched in Azara. National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, that is NIPR. This was inaugurated by Dr. Mansukh Mandavia in Guwahati, Assam. The basic objective of these NIPERs is that to boost the presence of pharmaceuticals in a particular area, basically to reach their access, to promote the Center of Excellence for Studies and Research in Pharmaceutical, okay, and also laid the foundation. Two other foundations of NIPR is in Hyderabad and second is in Raebareli. Now the Government of India has declared NIPR as an institute of national importance. So there can be a 1 mark question that whether these institutes are declared by the government as the institute of national importance or not. So they are declared as institute of national importance by the government, and it is an autonomous body set up under the Department of Pharmaceutical, Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers. Okay. Good morning, Shreya. Yes, any doubt till now? Sessions at the end of the class, doubts at the end of the session. See, यहाँ भी गलती हुई तो क्या आप बिल्कुल ही वो कर दोगे कि यार गलत कैसे बोल दिया टीचर ने. कभी कभी स्लिप ऑफ टंग हो जाता है यार. Joint Statement of India United States Trade Policy Forum, the 14th ministerial level meeting in New Delhi. So basically the India-US Joint Trade Forum is focusing on, basically they do discussions on the strategies and how to promote the exports and imports in each other's country, discuss the various policies and strategies and improve the engagement of these two countries. Okay, so this is basically the 14th meeting edition. You have to remember. The ministers agreed to establish a joint facilitative mechanism to mitigate non-tariff barriers. This will eliminate now this joint facilitative mechanism, what it is that they will come together and facilitate few things which help in resolving few issues. What are these issues? That it will eliminate first duplicative testing requirements and reduce compliance cost for trade in high quality goods. Compliance cost for trade in high quality goods. So they will reduce the duplicative testing of the goods and duplicative testing requirements. This will reduce the cost also, and also it will save the time. So it is like a joint facilitative mechanism which is focused on basically these two issues. The third and very important point in this meeting is that Indian side raised the issue of lifting the ban on export of wild caught shrimp, which is significant ask from the Indian side affecting Indian fishermen and our export to the US market. So this was the very important issue, I can say, in the PIB that have been discussed in this particular meeting. Why? Because right from the starting, from the past 6-7 months, our government is focusing on improving or increasing the production of shrimp, because the shrimps जो हैं उनका क्या है, जो एक्सपोर्ट एक्वाकल्चर एक्सपोर्ट है उसमें लार्जेस्ट शेयर है, दैट इज लायंस शेयर. सो दैट्स व्हाई आवर गवर्नमेंट इज फोकसिंग मोर ऑन प्रोडक्शन ऑफ श्रिम्प. इट इज फोकसिंग ऑन स्टेट्स दैट इज प्रोड्यूसिंग श्रिम्प इन लार्ज क्वांटिटी. ओके, एंड दैट्स व्हाई, keeping in mind the fishermen's problem, the Indian side raised the issue about the shrimps. Okay, ban on export of wild caught shrimps, because USA is India's top export market of shrimps. Okay, that's why they have said that please lift up this ban, because it is affecting the lives of the fishermen and also the economy of the India. Okay, now what is the background of this trade policy? The India-US Trade Policy Forum was established in 2005. It is like an agreement, or you can say arrangement, between two governments to discuss the basically the commerce, the industry, the financial trade, and so all such issues. Okay, Bharat Ratnam, very important. So what is Bharat Ratnam? It is a mega common facilitation center for gems and jewelry sector at Santa Cruz Electronic Export Processing Zone, Special Economic Zone. Okay, so first thing is that what is common facilitation center, and second thing is that what is Special Economic Zone. So basically common facilitation center is the center where all sorts of facilities will be available to boost the trade, or basically to do the particular thing. If it is related to gems and jewelry, it is like producing all kind of services in a particular area. That is common facilitation, that is making the facility available in a particular center within a particular area. Now what are special economic zones? Special economic zones are basically those areas in the country which have the special incentives and special treatment in as per the economic terms. Like they have the what are the incentives, you can say, like they have tax invasion, not tax invasion, basically tax incentives they have. ठीक है, उनको बेसिकली इसलिए रखा जाता है, एक तो उन्हें टैक्स इंसेंटिव्स दिया जाता है. इट इज़ ट्रीटेड एज अ स्पेशल जोन टू प्रमोट एक्सपोर्ट्स ऑफ पर्टिकुलर गुड्स. ओके, दिस इज बेसिकली अ स्पेशल एरिया जो सिर्फ इसलिए बनाया जाता है ताकि एक्सपोर्ट्स को इंक्रीज कर सकें. टैक्स इंसेंटिव उनको दिया जाता है, उनकी कुछ और लीगल जो कंप्लाइंस है उनको रिड्यूस किया जाता है. दे आर बेसिकली फोकसिंग ऑन 1 or 2 प्रोडक्ट and that is for exports only. Okay, and this is the first, that is Bharat Ratnam is the first of its kind in India. This is the first in India that is best available machines in the world, including 3D metal printing. So it is basically doing the 3D metal printing, that is Bharat Ratnam, and this is basically focusing on the exports of gems and jewelry in India. Okay, focusing on export sector. Clear? Anything else you want to ask in this specific news? Yes, free from duties. हाँ, बहुत सारे फैसिलिटीज़ होती है जो उन्हें अवेलेबल होती है स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन. तो इसके साथ क्या ना थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेना कि क्या होता है स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन, कब इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था, ठीक है, और क्या क्या एलिजिबिलिटी होती है. क्लाइमेट कॉन्फ्रेंस 2024. सो क्लाइमेट कॉन्फ्रेंस 2024 took place in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was organized by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The theme, this you have to remember, is decoding the green transition for India. Basically this conference focused on reducing the net carbon emissions of India by 2070. Okay, and they also focused on the mission life. They recalled mission life, okay, which was promoted by our Honorable Prime Minister at a large international stage, or you can say everywhere he's promoting. Okay, this is basically improving the lifestyle of a person in such a way so that it can reduce the harm to the environment. Okay, now they are also under this mission life, they are promoting eco-labeling. Eco-labeling, or you can say eco-mark. Eco-mark is basically eco-labeling, which is a very old concept. This is basically to make the consumer aware about what product they are using, okay, whether they are eco-friendly or not, whether they are reducing the electricity or not, in what terms they are contributing for the benefit of environment, or improving the condition of the environment. Okay, so the conference was organized under the Green Climate Fund Readiness Program. This program with the delivery partner UNDP. So delivery partner is UNDP and knowledge partner is Avana. So Green Climate Fund Readiness Program is basically making the developing countries to improve their access to green capital fund and make strategies and policies that will enable them to create basically climate friendly technologies and advancements in the country. Okay, so recalling mission life, the concept of eco-mark we have discussed. Now next you have to focus on the 5 critical areas that were discussed about the emerging issues of India. So in emerging issues of India, the 5 things that we need to focus on is, first is renewable energy, okay, energy storage, electric mobility, energy efficiency, and circular economy. Circular economy basically recycle, reduce, Okay, and energy efficiency is basically improving the you can say the energy efficiency. What is an example of energy efficiency? Can you give an example? I'm not getting at this point of time. One example of energy efficiency that government is taking. Electric mobility, electric vehicles हो गया, energy storage, lithium batteries that we are focusing on, and the electric batteries. Okay, the renewable energy focusing more on the hydro and wind energies. बताओ example बताओ, energy efficiency के लिए क्या किया है गवर्नमेंट ने अभी तक? सोलार रूफटॉप तो रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में आ गया ना. सो दे आर बेसिकली एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी का एक एग्जांपल तो देखो ये लिख सकते हैं, जो आपकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गुड्स होते हैं उन पे जो लेबलिंग होती है 3 स्टार 4 स्टार, वो क्या होती है? एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी का इंडिकेटर होती है, सो दैट कंज्यूमर कैन मेक अ गुड चॉइस व्हाइल परचेजिंग दी गुड्स. ओके, गवर्नमेंट शुड फोकस ऑल्सो ऑन न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी मोर as it is less polluting and clean source. Thank you for spreading the misinformation abhi, but students here are very intelligent. Okay, India's index of industrial production. So this index is not that much important for exam point of view because it is released every 12th of the month, so you just remember 1 or 2 data about this index, that is industrial production index. So it is, the base year is 2011-12, published by CSO, and this too you have to remember that it is for the month of November 2023, and the quick estimate is at 141, and there is a growth rate of 2.5%. okay, only this much you have to remember in the data. रिटेल इन्फ्लेशन के साथ भी सेम है, बिकॉज ये भी डेटा जो है चेंज होगा, ये दिसंबर का है तो अभी और डेटा आएगा. ओके, ऑल इंडिया कंज्यूमर प्राइस इंडेक्स इज रिलीज्ड बाय एनएसओ, बेस ईयर इज 2012. 2 things you have to remember, that the combined CPI is 5.69 for December 2023 and the rural CPI is 5.93. अर्बन CPI 5.46. दिस इज फॉर द मंथ ऑफ डिसम्बर. तो इतना ही 3 याद कर लो क्योंकि अभी डेटा और आएगा वो ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, 8th Armed Forces Veterans Day celebration. So this Veteran Day celebration, that is on the 14th of January, basically to pay a tribute to the first Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Field Marshal, that is KM Cariappa, ठीक है, sorry for pronunciation, okay, who retired on this day. So he retired on in 1953 and he did a major contribution in wars. Okay, that's why it is like a tribute, and the first day was celebrated in 2016, and in this event this year 3 services, that is Indian Navy, Indian Army and Indian Air Force, the event was celebrated at 10 locations across the country. Okay, yes, everything is clear till now. INS Cheetah, Guldar and Gambhir decommissioned after 40 years of glorious service. So this ceremony took place at Port Blair, okay, in Andaman. Cheetah, Guldar and Gambhir, you need to remember that they have been they was launched in 1984, 85 and 86, 3 consecutive years, and they played a major role in Operation Aman and Operation Tasha under the Indian Peacekeeping Force in Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard. Okay, only this thing you have to remember. Okay, they played major role in Operation Aman and Operation Tasha. Corporate social responsibility, very